tell them check out the blog, bro. YouTube channel called MKO. It's pugilism, boxing algorithm. M stand for Marvin and Kevin's initials KO. Yeah. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MKO
Pugilism
Boxing Channel, talking all things boxing. Remember to like, remember to subscribe to the channel. You know, hit those buttons there, get the notifications, be the first to know. And yeah, more content coming at you right now. And this is just going to be a little brief one. We've just spoken about Fight Camp Week 1. We've done a little review, a brief talk about that card. And now tomorrow is going to be Fight Camp Week 2, which is going to be again held in Matchroom Square Garden in Eddie Hearn's Matchroom headquarters in the back garden. They had fireworks last time. They're looking to even upgrade the show and really get it cracking. So I'm just going to read off some of the names that are going to be on the undercard of this. So on the card we're going to have Chris Billam-Smith versus Nathan Thorley. And you know, Billam-Smith, good fighter. He's 10-1 with 9 KOs. Thorley is 14-0 with 6 KOs. This is going to be for the Commonwealth Cruiserweight title. So again, should be an interesting scrap. The big boys and, you know, both guys in the media, they're looking sort of up for it. And yeah, we shall see what happens. We can do review and stuff after. And then we've got next down, we've got Anthony Fowler, cousin of Robbie Fowler. Done very well internationally as an amateur. Just had the one setback loss to Scott Fitzgerald. He's 12-1 with 9 KOs. He's going to face Adam Harper, who's 9-1 with no KOs. So again, this will be one where I reckon, you know, this is probably a Anthony Fowler stoppage or something like this, is to sort of get himself back in the super welterweight ranks. In other words, what we call like middleweight. Then we've got Aqib Fiaz, who is a prospect with Matchroom, done very well for himself internationally for England, boxed for this country, and his record is 5-0. He hasn't had any KOs so far, so not necessarily much of a puncher, more of a sort of slick boxer based on what we've seen. But again, very good fighter, good amateur, and you know, he's coming up against Kane Baker, who's 13-6 with 0 KOs. This is going to be a lightweight contest. And then next down we've got the Dave Caldwell trained Hopey Price, good fighter. He fought, I'm not sure if he fought out in I think he fought actually out in Saudi Arabia. I think he had this on Joshua Ruiz too, on the undercard. He's fought out there somewhere, I believe.
That's a big
I could be wrong on that. I could be wrong on that, but I know he's fought somewhere internationally, and he'll be in action. The opponent for Hopey Price is not yet known, but you know, it's going to be announced at some point. I reckon within maybe the next, you know, by today I would imagine it would have to be announced, but as yet we don't know. And of course we got Here Come the Girls, the main event, which is going to be Terry Harper versus Natasha Jonas. Jonas done well in international boxing as an amateur, very well accomplished amateur, you know, southpaw, good skills, and she's going against Terry Harper. Terry Harper, you know, I was very, very impressed with her world title winning performance. You know, she really is slick with her boxing, very smooth. She's the sort of younger of the two, the fresher, you know, hasn't been through much punishment. And Terry Harper seems to be really just taking boxing at her own sort of pace. Yeah, she's one of these guys that's very slick, very smooth with what she does, and very sort of skilled. Jonas, I guess her trainer Joe Gallagher, Kevy's been really talking her up, saying she's got the power. She's the one of the two that is the puncher, so he reckons Jonas is going to stop Harper. And yeah, they even had, you know, sort of a big thing with the trainers in the press conference where, You had Harper's trainer, you know, Steffi, and you had Joe Gallagher, you know, and yeah, it's going to be interesting, Kev, because we know that Jonas has been badly knocked out before, and then she's only had one fight after that. So, do you reckon she can sort of recover? You know, do you reckon mentally she'll sort of be there up for this fight?
I think she can, right? So they be admitted, usually, you know, people like, it's not about how you go down, it's about you get back up. So
yeah,
I think if she has a good if she's in a good mental health state and have the right team around her, then I feel like and I think she does have a good team around her.
Yeah, she does.
So and then that will usually give her all the confidence and the courage that she needs to get back in the ring again. I'm sure if she wasn't back, if she wasn't ready, she will not be stepping into this fight. So
she's had a lot of time to think about it. She said she's been doing a lot of reflecting, a lot of thinking about, you know, assessing life, because there was a point where she was saying that she's done with boxing. At some point, you know, where she was saying, look, I'm done with this. She was thinking about going into acting, so you know, and other pursuits in life. So it is interesting to know, you know, we don't know 100% where her mind is at, but I think if she is focused, if she's genuinely focused on boxing, I think she does have a chance here. She's the slightly sort of bigger girl. I think she's got more, she's naturally a bit thicker and a bit, maybe even a bit, I would say probably a bit stronger than Harper. And so I think this is going to be a classic case of sort of, not in so simple as this, but kind of the boxer versus the puncher, because I think Harper is a bit slicker, a bit sort of quicker on her feet and quicker to the punch, and she's a very good sort of counter puncher, is Terri Harper. So I mean, for me, I'm thinking if Jonas sort of can't nail her down and sort of corner her and start landing something, I think she's gonna lose here. If she, you know, for Jonas to win, I think she's really got to just cut the ring off, you know, step on the outside of Harper's feet and really sort of get her into a space, and she's got to really control the geography of the fight, as Teddy Atlas likes to say, you know, the geography of the ring. And you know, I think that's what it's going to come down to, really, which of these girls can sort of control where the fight is fought. I think if Jonas can sort of slow the pace down, sort of get Harper into a corner and sort of fight at her own pace, then she'll take it. But excuse me, as we sneeze, you know, natural. But I think if Harper is allowed sort of the time and the space to move about and to box and move, then I think it's going to be Harper all day long on points. But for me, excuse me, for me personally, I sort of lean towards Terri Harper on this one. I think unless Jonas can get to her and sort of get to her early and get her respect, I think Harper is just gonna move around, be in and out, and be a bit too quick and too slick. I mean, that's what I think is the most likely outcome on that one, Kev. I mean, I don't know what you think about it, but for me, I think
good prediction. But I would just say, I guess we'll find out on the fight night and see.
Yeah, we're gonna all find out tomorrow. See what happens.
Execute that game plan properly. Really, that's what we'll come down to at the end of the day. But may the best female win. Exactly,
and it's also the first world title fight on Matchroom Square Garden. So it's the first world title fight, and it's between two women, which is also a big deal there. So we'll see what happens and who wins. Jonas does have the power, I think, to hurt Harper, but you know, we shall see. We'll see. Till next time, ladies and gents, MKO Pugilism over and out. Excuse the sneezes.
Seriously.